A survivor who says he was sexually abused decades ago by a priest within the Saginaw Diocese is now helping alleged victims get through recent events surrounding the Catholic Church.
Just last week, the Saginaw Diocese bishop's home and rectory at St. Mary's Cathedral were all raided by police, and boxes of items, including electronics, seized. All the while, police say victims are continuing to come forward. Fox 66's Amanda Chodnicki has more on the man helping those with the healing process. She joins us in studio with the story. Amanda?
Dave, Stephanie, Brad Sylvester is a volunteer with the organization SNAP, or the Survivors Network of Those Abused by Priests. A victim himself, he says he was asked by police to assist a number of alleged victims who are just now coming forward about Father Robert DeLand, who is now facing sexual abuse charges, and possibly other clergy members within the Saginaw Diocese.
You get to a point where you need to take a break from it for a while and then regain your energy again.
Brad Sylvester has dedicated a lot of his time to helping victims sexually abused by priests. But for the past 5 years or so, he took a step back to be with his family.
And just kind of pushed it along maybe a little bit.
But with recent events, he says,
I'm ready.
He's ready to help survivors finish what he started. This is a picture of Brad at about 8 years old. It was at this time he says he was abused by his priest.
They took advantage of being that to us, being a godlike figure. And that was probably the most disheartening thing.
At 36, Brad says he tried to come to grips with what happened. With the help of a social worker, he contacted law enforcement and the Saginaw Diocese directly.
Wrote a letter and gave the issue what happened. They wouldn't meet with me.
Brad says he sent letter after letter addressed to Bishop Joseph Sistone and made multiple personal visits to the diocese offices, but zero response. Brad says someone from the diocese even sat in on one of his therapy sessions.
They took notes and nothing was ever said after that.
All they did was follow up with this letter dated November 3rd, 2010. But he says the diocese offered no further assistance. I tried to get a comment from the diocese about Brad's accusations.
We're going to talk with somebody from SNAP today who has been alleging that Sistone has known about this for years, and I'm going to be talking to him, and I want to get both sides.
And I appreciate you doing your job, but I don't have anything beyond the statement.
Okay. This is the statement she's referring to from Bishop Sistone, but many want to hear more from him.
And the bishop's not going to talk anytime soon.
I don't have anything from the bishop for you at this time.
Including Brad.
What I would ask Bishop Sistone is, why aren't you protecting the children of your flock? If you're a bishop of a diocese, you're there for guidance and protection.
Well, Brad says there was no legal proceedings because he exceeded the statute of limitations. And all the Saginaw Diocese did after going into his social work appointment was send this letter. They followed up with him. But he says the diocese offered no further assistance. For those potential victims involved in recent events, Brad says his organization SNAP will start up their monthly meetings in Saginaw, the first one starting sometime in April. I'll put the contact info for SNAP on the website. That's WSMH.com. For now in the studio, Amanda Chodnicki, Fox 66 News.